Hello, it is Wednesday the 26th of March, and this is an update on Archeology Rush. Again, I was ill like Frodo with a 24-hour bug last Wednesday, so yeah, even though I was ill, I still kept on working on the game, but I didn't feel like it was necessarily the best time to do a little update video, but that just means that there is 2 weeks worth of updates in this video. There's loads, there's absolutely loads, so I'm trying to think about how to approach it, because I don't think I actually have the code to come back into games, but here's what we're going to do. You'll notice that there are multiple different tombs now, which is great. You'll notice there's a maze tomb, there's all levels. I think we'll just jump into the all levels and have a little bit of a look. I'll try and keep this to about 10 minutes max, so if we don't see everything, we don't see everything, that's fine. It will be seen later. But yeah, so we've got donuts, we've got clover, we've got square, we've got a square room that's just slide, which is just from some testing that I accidentally submitted. But yes, we've been doing a load of things to do with, well, that's a week, it's just me working on it. I've been doing a load of things to just get tombs up to scratch and have more content. So let's jump into all levels. Now, you'll notice that now there's a bit of UI here, that harks back to the old UI, which I'm really glad with. I had to write something and this was last night where I wrote something that was showing us how basically, the Godot's UI doesn't actually support animated textures, so I had to write something that supported animated textures, or more accurately, found somebody had written it in GDScript, and I just nicked that. But let's just start. So,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thank you, Alexa Sharp. Right. Cool. So we're still. I think everyone's seen the kind of level loading. What they will not have seen is the new level types. I'm just going to look through the GitHub history to go. Yes. So you will have seen this. This is the Clover kind of headroom stuff. We'll just complete this early. There's still a lot of revision that kind of just needs to go on. A lot of these kind of a prototype, but that's fine. We'll tidy this up as we get further. Let's get some jump. That might make the next couple of things easier. So, Clover again, lovely. This is turning out to be a great demo. This is the treasure room. And so what I've done is I've made it so that the treasure room, you have to collect all the treasure. But that now scales to what players, if you've got one player, that scales properly. So that you're not collecting 30 treasure for one player. And it just makes it a little bit more interesting. A lot of the design around this has been around making stuff that is scalable, but also works with the social interaction of some of these puzzles. I say puzzles very loosely. Right, cool. This is the slide room that I was testing. So, it's rough, but this is really interesting, and I'll explain why. So the point is, you just have to climb up. Love that. Love that it gets stuck up there. That's brilliant. we'll have to fix that at some point, but that's not a problem for the minute. Interesting enough, when you are in a position with this, so normally there would be an exit down here, and so I wrote a piece of code that basically meant I could draw like modifications to the map, and then that would allow those modifications to directly apply to the map and merge in. Lovely. I'm going to go before this gets any worse. Right. Cool. And let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're getting a little bit of something broken. That's fine. Yeah. We will... I'll have to investigate that further, but it looks like the level generation system has broken. I'll have to test that further. You know what, I'm going to put a cut in here and I'm going to go show you another level type that actually took a lot of my time up. But yeah, you'll see here that there's normally meant to be an exit down here, and again, it should normally work that there's this kind of horizontal thing. There's normally an exit up here, but yeah, well, I'll work this out and see what's going on here so this doesn't happen again. Yes, I'll pause and then we'll jump into a new level type. So we've seen square, we've seen the kind of slide stuff. Let's have a look. I won't show donut because it's not anything special, but let's show maze. Right, yeah, so we're back, and yes, so we're about to head into the maze tomb. Of course, these tombs are all debugged, so there's going to be a bit of a different design for the tombs. But this is a bit of a special tomb, and I'll show you why. So, I spent about a good chunk of this week. Let's grab an update. The jump probably will help here. Yeah, generating this maze and basically making sure you could traverse the maze, and that each kind of level was completable. These are quite big, and I want to do something more to make it feel less sort of built up. But yeah, these are interesting. So they're very kind of simple. They don't have any treasure in at the moment. It's really bare bones, but they are a good proof of concept. Now, the way this works is we generate a path through the level, and then we generate stuff that's kind of outside that path. So stuff outside that path would have doors kind of locking us in. And so, yeah, I don't know whether this is the right way down. I think it's the wrong way down. Yeah, maze is kind of a generous term. These are just effectively big corridors. But I want to work out basically how we can then apply different game modes on top of this. And so we can have a more generated space and maybe kind of have a less boxy space. It doesn't get every tile as well, so I want to work out what I want to do with those. But it, as a proof of concept, works. And I think I haven't done a playtest for a while, but I think when we're in the kind of playtest realm, it will definitely be. It will definitely be kind of something that'll be interesting to see the reaction of people. But yeah, so the intention is some of these rooms that are cut off, it would be really good to have treasure in them, and then allow people to potentially kind of yield being first if they get treasure. But yes, that is the maze room. So yeah, lots of work on the level generation this week, and this last fortnight. And I'm going to keep on chipping away at the level generation. I'll show you different new rooms and setups once we've got to that point. But then in the background, I'm going to start to get the structure of the demo in. You finally see where that where that note system is. But yeah, it'd be really good to, if anybody has any ideas for different shapes of rooms or different puzzles, I'd be really interested to hear that. And yeah, if you want to follow the development of Archeology Rush, then feel free to subscribe and follow it. And I update every Wednesday, unless I am ill. It's usually the requirement for me not to update. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good week, and I will update with more changes next Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Bye.